Hey guys, what is up? Welcome to the first ever video by the Portalers, and I am Portaler Keary. My private channel will actually be in the description as well as on the main Portalers channel page. So, I already did this, but the microphone I was using did not want to work, so I have to redo this with a terrible microphone. I am so sorry about that. So let me just go and show you the box. I can actually emulate this for you as much as possible by actually sticking everything back in and reopening it. So if I go ahead and do this quickly, it won't take all that long, trust me. There's not a whole lot that comes with it. But I can literally just do this with fluidies, stick a couple things back in. It's not that much of an issue. I probably should have already done this, but I wasn't thinking about that. So I'm going to go ahead and stick all of this stuff back in against my will, because that means I have to redo everything, which is super annoying. And yeah, so what we're doing is we're doing a review of the Xbox One controller USB dongle for Windows 10. Now it also is compatible with other Windows platforms, not Mac, not Steam Link, and not NVIDIA Shield. I am sorry. Those platforms do not work as far as I know. That's just because it was not designed for them. So this is what it looks like on the outside. It's a basic Xbox box. The only difference is instead of saying Xbox One at the top, it actually just says Xbox because it's not Xbox One, technically speaking. So if we go ahead and open this up, you actually get to see what it looks like when you open the box for the first time. Just the USB dongle and the basic thing. All you see is the USB dongle. That's how my Forza Motorsport 6 controller that I'm using wired came. Actually, if I show you that, I showed you in the last thing we tried. I'm sorry, but yeah. You can see how annoying this USB cable is. That's why I got this. I've only had this for a week, and I just decided, no, I'm going to order this. This is too annoying. You can see I have a Forza Motorsport 6 controller. Really cool. I love this controller to pieces. Absolutely cool. Forza Motorsport 6 looks really cool, especially after the NASCAR expansion. Don't have an Xbox One. Want to get one. Hopefully I can get Forza Motorsport 6 Apex installed, and hopefully they get the car backs out for that. But once we go ahead and take this out, I will actually hold up the USB dongle for you guys to see. There's actually a little hole in the back of this. I did not mention this in the previous video because I didn't think about it. There's actually a hole in the back of this. So if it's hard enough to try and get it out through this little thing here and pry it out, you can actually put your finger through the back and pop it out. It's actually really genius. I didn't realize that. So yeah, the USB dongle isn't all that big. It is fair in size, to be honest. I mean, comparatively to other things, this is a good size. Now it's kind of interesting because this isn't that big. It looks big for you guys, but it's only like like 2 or 3 inches long. It's not that big, especially when you think that it comes with this guy. Now, obviously, this USB cable, extension cable, isn't all that long. I mean, seriously, what were they thinking? Somewhat. Yeah. Of course, one of my favorite things to do is put the two ends of one together. But does this actually work? Because there's a little indent on the inside before you actually get to the USB port. So does this actually fit? I wonder. I would assume it does. Yeah, there you go. It actually fits like a glove to it, which is absolutely genius. I will probably be using the extender. Now, there are going to be some advantages to buying this little guy. This guy is $25 off of the Xbox store, and I got it for $2.50 less, because I actually do robotics at the high school, though I'm homeschooled, so I get a little bit of a discount. So actually, let me sit up in my chair more. So yeah, this guy comes with the extension cable. This guy goes into here, and it allows you to do it wirelessly. The way you connect is you literally just depress that button and connect it to your Xbox One controller. Essentially, you're doing the same way you would connect it to an Xbox One, except here's the thing: instead of pressing the Xbox One button, you press this button right here. You depress it, and it'll start to send out a connection signal. There's a little dot on the front. I don't know if you can see that. I highly doubt you can. You might be able to. But that little dot, I think, is a light. I could be wrong. That's just what I saw a video talking about this say. So I will probably be using this way. I hope you guys can hear me well. I don't know. I don't want to do this again. I'll probably just give up. So if we go take a look at the papers inside, first thing we have is a quick setup guide that literally just told you how to do it. It's that freaking simple. It's pointless to look at this I mean, first off, it's pretty self-explanatory, but just with people who are stupid and can't think of how to do that. Next thing we have is the Xbox One Accessory Product Manual. I'm pretty sure this comes with absolutely anything that is Xbox related, and this does have an Xbox One logo on the back, as well as the USB dongle for some reason. I guess, I guess that makes sense. And this is the Xbox One little slip at the very bottom of the box saying firmware update required for additional audio features, because this is compatible with headsets that are plugged into your Xbox controller, which is absolutely genius, Microsoft. There are going to be some other advantages I'm going to go into later when we actually get into the gameplay test. And I'm going to show you guys that in a very quick second. I just need to actually get into the game and on this session. I want to get into GTA Online anyway, and I'm actually going to show you guys once I've got this ready. So I will see you in the game. So we are here in Grand Theft Auto Online. Now I am recording this after the event because my recording actually sucked. So I just wanted to notify you guys that. And so I just wanted to tell you, there is very little difference between the delay between a wired connection and a wireless connection. The wireless connection is just as good, and honestly I prefer it because I can literally put the controller wherever I want on my desk. I can even take it out of the room. And there are a lot of other advantages I want to tell you along with the... So essentially I'm going to tell you the pros and cons of the thing in my opinion. So first off, the first pro that I have is, again, it's wireless. I can literally take this controller wherever I want. Now obviously there's a distance requirement. So the pro, here's another pro. So the pro over the wired connection is, first off, you are not limited by the length of your USB cable. That USB cable can literally be removed, and you can go within 30 feet from the USB dongle. For those who don't know what I'm saying, the USB dongle is what this is connected to. You probably already learned that by now from the previous, but here's the thing. You might be going, Keary, you mean away from the computer, right? No, I mean from the USB dongle itself, because this does not connect directly to the computer. It connects to the USB dongle. So in theory, you could take the dongle 100 feet away from your computer somehow, connect it to the USB cable connected to your computer, and play a grand total of 130 feet away from your computer with your Xbox controller. I kid you not. It would be possible. It'd be expensive to get the cable, but it would be possible. Another pro is the fact that... Oh, what's another pro? Oh, yes. Apparently, it's compatible with 8 wireless controllers at once. One controller. I would just say, alright, that's fine. I'm probably not going to do much co-op anyway. 2 controllers, I'd say, oh great, I can do a co-op whenever I want to. 4 controllers, I'd say, well, that's just what Xbox uses in the first place. That isn't much of a difference. But 8 controllers? Are you serious? That's a lot of controllers. Jeez. First off, what was Microsoft thinking? But it's absolutely genius, in my opinion. I love that concept. Now, another pro is the fact that you can actually use Xbox headsets with this. Now, I'm not too sure if you could with the USB. I'm pretty sure you could, in theory. I'm not terribly sure. I'm pretty sure it was possible. It was just a little bit trickier. Now, here's the thing. I think you would have been able to use just about any headset you wanted to. Now, the piece that makes this dongle interesting is the fact that you would, with that 8 controllers, you would need... I'm sorry, I'm doing this out of order. You would need 8 USB ports to plug in 8 wired controllers. With the dongle, you only need 1 USB port, and you can play with 8 controllers. Microsoft, thank you. You geniuses. But, okay, so back on track. Being able to... Oh, what did I say? Oh, whatever. But you get the idea. So I can't really think of any other pros right now. The cons are, first off, you need to use 2 AA batteries. For those who don't know, using a USB cable with your computer is going to require a lot. Sorry, it's not going to need a... you actually don't need to use batteries because the power for the controller actually comes directly from your computer. Now, it depends on if your computer actually outputs power through the USB ports. If it doesn't, you probably would need batteries anyway. If it does, like mine, you wouldn't need it to put batteries in your controller. It would just run without the batteries, and you just use the power from the computer. Now, you do need to use batteries. They're 2 AA's. You probably already knew that. I don't really have an issue with that because we have rechargeables. We can just literally take them out of the controller, plug them in for a little while, charge them up again, put them right back in. It's that easy. And honestly, that saves a lot of money in the long run. So, another con, again, it is wireless. This means that you can actually... Now, there is, I'm sure, some delay. It's minuscule. But there is a smaller delay. If there is a delay. I'm not really sure there is, actually. So I don't know if that's really a con that you can say. But... So there's really... Another con is it's $25 more out of your pocket. That's almost half of what the controllers cost in the base price for brand new, straight off the Microsoft Store. That's a lot for just a little dongle. Now, is it worth it? Absolutely, in my opinion. But would I really use it all that much? I don't know. I'm obviously going to use it a ton, but the fact that... Now, another con... I don't know how to put this. I know I'm just really screwing up here. But another thing is, there is another con to it. With the wired connection, you could press the Windows or the Xbox button on your controller, and it would pop up the Xbox Game Dvr button. But when it's wirelessly connected, it does not. I don't know why, but it does not. I think it's because it appears differently to the computer. Because originally it would just detect it directly as an Xbox One wired controller. Here, it does not. It just detects it as something. It's hard to explain what, but you get the idea. It works like that. It is very kind of a strange idea. So, now the question is it worth it? Is it worth buying for you guys? That depends on what your purpose is. If you're just a gamer who always sits by his computer and plays with his controller, then I really don't know why you would want to spend $25 to get it. Now, if you are a YouTuber or a gamer that loves to do co-op with your friends, absolutely. This would be a great investment because this is going to allow you to use less USB ports for more controllers, and you are going to be able to actually do a lot more with it. So, it's kind of a balancing act. Honestly, the pros outweigh the cons to this guy. For $25, I think this thing is worth it, and I think it's just going to be absolutely insane to use. I think it's going to be really fun, and I'm glad I purchased it. So, that's my opinion on it. If you guys want to go ahead and check it out yourselves, you can. I will put... Obviously, you saw that I put the photo of the source that I got the information for the headsets and the max controller count for... from Amazon onto the video. You saw that. Now, I do want to go over back to the Game Dvr topic. Really, who uses Game Dvr in the first place? How can I say that as a con? Because, though I do use Game Dvr, I will admit, I use it from time to time, I don't use Game Dvr, really, for main recording purposes. It just isn't worth it for me. Because I have other software that's much better and does a better job, in my opinion, than Game Dvr does right now. And do I use Game Dvr? Absolutely. I use it when I want to record something very basic. Like, let's say, recently I recorded just a giant tower of EVs. I may or may not post that to just as a random video on the Portaler's channel. I might just post that as a random video on my own channel, or just post it never. But you get the idea. It's just you can use it for very small, basic videos, because it doesn't really want to use the microphone, it doesn't like to use the microphone, and honestly, I like the fact of... So in my opinion, so let's go back to the dongle. In my opinion, the dongle is worth every penny, and
that's just my opinion. If you guys like the video, please leave a like and subscribe, because the Portalers, we're just starting out. We're going to be doing more videos, I'm sure. It mostly will probably be coming from me, maybe from from the other two Portalers, I don't know. But I will see you guys in the next video. Till then, TTYL from Keary on the Portalers.